Hey everyone, Sir Timbers here. Quick heads up before I get started. I'm planning to release a wall hit tutorial soon, but Psyonix announced that they're going to be patching in some global changes to the ball's physics behavior to prevent some sporadic and random bounces. This means that the video will be postponed until I can get comfortable with the new changes, so I can make sure to give you guys all accurate information. So instead, this time, we'll be focusing on dribbling. Dribbling is by far the best thing to learn when it comes to 1v1 situations. It allows you to keep complete control of the ball so you can easily move it around your opponents. So, how do I start dribbling, you ask? Well, before I go any further, I want to discuss the two major ways to dribble. First, the easiest way is to keep the ball at the side of your car on the ground and just push it around. This is typically where most beginners start off their dribbling and is still effective in higher skill levels. Now, the second way is to place the ball on your head. This tactic allows you to send the ball up in the air and is necessary to learn for 1v1 situations at higher levels. If you are just starting to learn dribbling, then head into free play and push the ball towards the curved surface on the sides of the field. As the ball starts to come back down, face your car to the side and attempt to keep the ball up on the curve. This will help you learn how to control the ball and properly maintain your speed. Remember to pulse your gas much like you would with boost. This will come in handy when we start talking about getting the ball on top of your car. Also, a huge tip to anyone wanting to dribble is to get out of ball cam. Seriously, dribbling like this is not enjoyable. Seriously, this, turn this off. Now take the ball into the center of the field and begin to use the sides of your car to move it around. Don't worry about getting the ball up on top of your car just yet. For now, you're just trying to keep control of it on the ground. If you feel comfortable maintaining the ball on the ground, then the next step will be to get the ball on top of your car and keep it there. Now this is by far the most difficult part of dribbling, so don't get frustrated if you find yourself failing at it. To begin, you'll want to start a fresh free play session. The reason you want to go into free play is because the ball sits slightly higher up off the ground than in a normal match. This is great for easily popping the ball up on your hood, but remember that it won't be this easy in most online matches. When the ball drops off your car, simply restart the free play session. And for those wondering, I typically stay in ball cam until the ball makes contact with my car and then switch out of it to dribble. Some people may have different preferences, so try to find your own. When popping the ball up on your car, try to use the circle underneath the ball as a guide first. Try to find the perfect spot to balance the ball within the circle and use it as reference. Eventually, your muscle memory will kick in and you won't even have to look at the circle. As you start to get the hang of popping the ball up on the car, you will need to start understanding how to control where the ball is going and how it reacts to your car. When starting out, think of your car much like a directional pad. Putting the ball on the front or the back will alter its speed, and putting the ball over on the sides will shift its directions. If the ball goes too far in front of your car, it will cause it to gain more speed and will leave you behind it, while having the ball too far on the back of your car will cause it to slow down and come to a halt, with you too far in front to do anything about it. Obviously, it's more complicated than what I make it seem, but this was just one concept that really helped me improve my dribbling when I was just starting out. Try timing yourself in free play and see how long you can keep the ball up off the ground. Now that you start getting a bit of a feel for keeping the ball on your car, you will want to start learning how to pop the ball on top of your car without having to use the free play trick. The easiest way for most beginners to get the ball on top of their car is to wait until the ball is coming towards them, then lightly chip it up and slide under it before it lands. Another way is to simply come from the side of the ball and hit it. The ball should pop up just enough for you to get underneath and should be easier to get under control than most other ways, since the bounce is not as likely to go as high. One more way to get the ball on top of your car is to practice catching an aerial hit in aerial training mode. To catch it, you will want to let the ball land somewhere between the middle of your car and the nose of your car. Try to catch the ball and dribble it back into the goal without dropping it on the ground. By now you may be getting the hang of dribbling, and if you're not, don't worry about it. It will come to you with time and practice. Finally, we can begin talking about the various mind games and tricks you can do when dribbling the ball. Go into free play once more and place the ball on top of your car. Once the ball is settled, try jumping and flick quickly in any direction. The easiest flick from my experience is to place the ball on the front of the car, jump, and flick forward. Experiment in free play and really try to master flicking the ball into the goal from different parts of the field. One other trick that can really mess with your opponents is to place the ball on the center of your car, and just as your opponents begin to challenge you, single or double jump to pop the ball up out of their reach. Remember that sometimes your opponent will expect you to pop it up, so instead of doing that, don't jump and watch as your opponent whiffs. That's pretty much it for the basics of dribbling. Once again, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below or ask me over at twitch.tv/sir_timbers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.